Alright, starting. Logan, it's starting.
Yeah.
Logan, who cares about the stream? Let's just watch the same. How far is it into the stream for you?
In
Holy
Super
crap,
Mario
they
Maker
just
2,
showed Waluigi
Mario
Land.
Maker 2, you can create the Super Mario courses of your dreams. Play courses
Waluigi!
created by other people from around the globe.
Holy crap,
In
Waluigi!
other words, you can basically have new Super
No,
Mario
I'm
courses
joking, of
to
course.
enjoy every day.
No, we don't need to see
Now,
the
let's jump
basics.
right into the basics.
Why do all the bots need to know?
Like blocks,
They're teaching us
coins,
crap about Mario Maker
Goombas,
1. Oh my
and
gosh.
pipes.
Yo,
And
you can
place
place
them anywhere you
Goombas. Cheap cheeps, boom.
You decide what goes inside blocks.
Well, we do, so we don't need.
And where warp pipes should take Mario next. And that's just the tip of the goal pole.
Oh my gosh.
You can
They said
hide
15
enemies.
minutes of new information, not old.
Stack them
What the
up
heck?
high.
Oh wait, never mind. I
And
think
bait
I
them with a
misread that.
super mushroom. Hide coins
I
and
thought it said that
pipes,
you could place the
and so
sheep
much
or
more by
that
combining
change
a
ball.
variety of hide coins and pipes, and so much more by combining a variety of
Right now,
parts.
it's
You can do some
I'm getting
incredible
720p.
things, stuff that isn't even experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground. Experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground, underwater, castle, your choice. Even the game style itself can be altered with options like Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario World. Complete a course, and if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can share it with other players online.
That is Bob Ross's
Logan.
afro. Like, that is not just a random.
Cheers.
Come on, we
Just
already
click the
know about the
direction
slopes.
and set the link to create a slope.
Right now, like,
It's a beautiful
That's-
thing, huh? Gentler slope and attacking Mario. Remember the snake block? You can
I don't
determine
like how
its
they're going
trajectory by
over
freely
information
drawing.
we saw in the first trailer.
And woo,
Let's see the
blue
new
one's
stuff.
really fast. Really fast.
Yes, snake blocks.
Hit
We
an
saw
on-off
that
switch, and the
clearly
red and blue
in
blocks
first
will swap. You'd be
trailer.
surprised how many uses there are. If you use them wisely, you can set up traps like this one.
On and off
Or
switch.
even create a situation like this.
We're around the same spot. at
Change
least.
tracks. Or make conveyor
But
belts
they're
change directions.
showing the stuff that I've already seen.
Seesaws tilt left to right under Mario's
Oh,
weight.
actually, that was something new.
They're a perfect fit for
Did you see
risky
that?
tilt-centric courses like this one.
This is new. Yeah, we're in new stuff
Let it
now.
grab you.
So I don't think they took that
Build
off.
momentum.
Yeah, this is
Then
cool.
jump. Mario can even use
Swinging
these
claw.
to send himself flying.
Oh, that's kind of
Huh.
cool.
Bet you could even make a crane game.
Wait, what the heck?
In this course theme, you can freely set the water level. Maybe half the course should be underwater.
Wait, you're way ahead of me, Logan.
Or maybe the water level
Oh,
should
you-
change over
Can you
time.
pause like 2 seconds?
can
'Cause
select
you're like
from
a
3
couple
different
seconds ahead of
speeds.
me.
And water isn't the only thing you can flood across.
Oh, you could have the water sink.
This side scroller
raise.
is truly customizable,
That's actually cool.
right down to the
Oh
scrolling
yes,
itself.
I was just
In a
literally just
custom
talking
scroll
about. I was
course,
hoping
you can
could
decide where you
raise
want the
lava
scroll to
levels.
start, adjust its trajectory, and set the speed at each point. The result is nice and smooth while you're playing.
Yeah.
You could have it
Now,
go up here,
like, this
then go
is so
sideways.
much more in depth
Hey,
than the first
that's
game.
fast.
The first game you're so limited, and now look
You
at
can
all
now
the-
create vertical sub-areas.
Of
Yeah,
this game
the
is
auto
gonna
scroll
be
feature
so
operates
much
vertically
better.
in here.
Yeah, Logan, you're
To
way
hide
ahead
an
of
area
me.
from view and prevent scrolling from revealing it, create a solid line of blocks perpendicular to the scroll direction.
Logan,
and
you're ahead of
voila!
me, so don't
Secret
spoil
room.
anything. Wait a couple seconds.
Bonsai Bill looks like it's coming for Mario.
I'm not there yet.
because it is.
I'll tell you when I
can
can
select
find
from
my
the
bill.
4 cardinal directions.
I'm just
The
at
red
Bonsai
ones have a
Bill.
homing
It took me a
function.
couple more
Watch out!
seconds than it did for you.
Even lava doesn't phase the dry bone
Ah.
shell. Play dead for a sec, and you'll be temporarily
Dry bone
invincible.
shell? Oh, whoa!
The 10 coin is worth.
That's
10
not
coins.
something that's ever been in the first in
Find
Mario
hard to
ever
reach
has. it?
areas and
Drive
tempt
show?
players.
Big.
Feeling charitable? Use the 30 or 50 coin.
Well, I mean, if they're doing big coins or whatever, I
Mario
mean,
may
I guess.
just be strolling along when a sudden
Well,
sound
I
effect
mean, there
plays.
has to be stuff.
There are a bunch in Super Mario Maker 2. Stick one on an
Whoa!
enemy, or perhaps go with something more sinister. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, and you can create a
Don't
course together
spoil
on a
any-
single screen. A little creative
No,
collaboration
no,
goes
Logan,
a long way.
you're spoiling. Stop it.
Collect 50 coins. Defeat all the dry bones. Reach the goal as Super Mario. You can set clear
Just
conditions,
wait like
and
4
there are a wide
seconds.
range to
Because
choose
that's about
from.
how do you.
From enemies to
What the heck
allies
does clear
to items,
conditions
a
mean?
twister will suck up anything.
Okay, well,
That
it
means no
wasn't
weather?
turned on
Passersby
before.
will
It's
fall victim
turned
to
on
the
now.
icicle. Hey,
Twister,
conveyor
that's
belts
something
can go
new.
diagonal too. Did you know red Yoshis breathe fire?
Icicles.
Parachutes
Nice.
slow down the falling speed of anything
Conveyor
attached to
belts.
them.
Oh, that's actually
Watch out
really
for Boom
good.
Boom. The mad lad will chase
Red
after you,
Yoshis.
swinging his arms and legs.
Parachutes.
Okay, so I think
Now they're like.
so you're
And
like,
Now
there's
they're
still more to
completely just
discover.
spitting
If you're not
everything.
sure how to use
I'm ahead of
something,
you now.
try out story mode.
quote unquote, yeah,
In story
sure.
mode, Mario
What?
sets
What
out
the
to
heck
help
is
rebuild
this?
Princess Peach's castle.
Story
and to do
mode?
so,
Well,
he'll
I'm
face
like,
an
you know,
entire
quote
game's worth of
unquote
courses in
story
search of
mode. It's
coins.
Talk
interesting,
Talk to the
but
task
I don't
master to accept the
really
job from the
know.
bulletin board and play the associated course. If Mario can clear the
What?
course, he'll earn
They
coins
actually
as a
spoil
reward.
it. I mean,
Hey,
why am I saying
rebuilding a
spoil?
castle.
Spoil what?
There
Story.
are more than 100 original
Well,
courses
I mean-
crafted by Nintendo in story mode,
I mean, it probably
showcasing a
sucks,
variety of
but
tools,
it's
course
something.
parts, and features.
I
As you
said-
play,
oh gosh,
you'll
I
I mean,
see
I wouldn't really
examples
call
of
it a
expert
story
course design.
mode, but it's
As
cool.
the castle's reconstruction
100 plus
progresses,
courses?
Mario
Hey,
will be able
I'll
to reach
take it.
more
Content's
areas in
content.
and around the construction site. The characters you meet in these new areas
Whoa.
may even offer
You
up
give me
additional
the
jobs.
undo, dog. What? Course
There's
theme.
three-dimensional
New sequel,
crap.
new course
That's
themes.
honestly kind of
Desert.
cool. Where are you? Tell me what
Snow.
you're looking
They're
at.
showing course themes right now.
Okay, I just got to that. Like right when you said it, the title popped up. Oh, desert! I'm so excited for
And
desert.
sky. There's new music too, written
Yes.
by veteran
Snow,
Super
yes.
Mario
Where's
composer
the poison
Koji
one or
Kondo.
whatever?
Who else could
Yes.
capture the classic sound of the Super Mario series? We've also got a new course part that
Wait,
makes
is there
these
none
course themes
that
even
have the
more
poison
fun.
water on?
The moon.
Well, wouldn't the forest one basically be the
Tap
poison
this
one?
icon
Yeah, but it
here
had
and
water.
day.
Maybe you can
change
change.
the
Maybe
water.
like the water is
If you hit
poison,
the
or you can
angry
make it
sun,
poisonous.
Mario
I
will
don't
lose
know.
a life.
Or lava if you
But if
really
you hit the
want.
Yeah.
moon, you'll wipe out a screen full of
to.
enemies.
Moon? Hey, this is an Odyssey.
At night, expect
Oh,
a
wait, no.
surprise.
Well, the
or two,
moons were in like
depending on the
world,
theme.
but they were like, you know.
In the
not-
ground theme,
Ooh, that's
Goombas
cool.
will float.
You can have like
Yeah,
a
that's
night
cool.
background for all the
Underground
different.
will turn
options.
upside down. In a ghost house, the lights will dim,
Whoa.
and in the sky,
No.
gravity itself will be reduced. The desert will get hit by a sandstorm, while the terrain of the snow
Yeah.
theme will become really slippery, and the forest's
Oh, there's the
usually
poison.
pleasant waters will be
There's your
dangerous
answer.
as they come.
Okay, good, because that's the
Rumor
one
has it
thing
that
I
some
wanted in
items
this.
will even transform into something else
Honestly.
come nightfall.
Ah,
Once you
snow and
unlock the
night
night
looks
versions
so
of themes,
cool.
you don't have to place them
Is
in the
it
course
sad
part
that
to use
like
them.
Mario Maker has a lot more? Like this has a lot more
The Super Mario 3D World game style is
passion
finally
put into it
available. The way
than
this game
the
style works
actual
is very different from the other
standalone
game styles. So the
Mario
course you're
U or
working
whatever.
on will clear if you toggle between them.
And
That's
why
because
is
there are
Note that it
things
said
here that you can't
extra
do in
game
any other style.
styles with an S.
You can't mention Super Mario 3D
You
World
are
without
right.
Cat
Thank
Mario.
goodness we took a bunch of
Climbing
English
walls,
classes, or we wouldn't have been taught that.
scratching.
So either they're gonna reveal another one at like the end, or they're gonna do like
With all
DLC
these
or
moves at
something.
your
I don't know.
disposal, the courses you create
Either
Yeah.
way,
stand
that
apart
probably
from
means there's
courses
gonna be
in any
more.
other game styles. You
Yeah,
can
this looks
climb
cool.
up the goal pole.
Look at this.
These clear pipes can be placed in any shape you like. Be careful though, enemies will make use of them as well. Crates float on water and lava, so you can make your own path when there's no platform to walk on.
Man, I hate how cringy this person's voice is. It's such a
If you come in
like
contact with a warp
stereotypical
box, you won't be
direct
able to
voice.
escape its
I don't
core.
know.
I disagree. I think it sounds a lot better than like the generic whatever we get on the direct these days. It sounds 1,000 times better than that.
The on-off switch to
Yeah.
set traps like this one too. The exclamation mark block extends when hit.
That's
Round
cool.
pound to expand it
I didn't think
faster.
they'd put this much stuff in the 3D world.
Yeah,
in
the
and
spike block kind of looks pretty low res, honestly.
Make sure to carefully time those jumps.
But is it just me or is it?
The
Black
trick
and
is
I don't know.
follow any
It looks
path
fine
you
to me.
draw.
Maybe it's just
Oh
the stream.
yeah, it's blinking blocks.
The blue one won't move until you
Nice.
step on it. The mushroom trampoline yields a
Dang,
satisfying
this actually
bounce.
looks really good.
The piranha
They're putting like
creeper will extend
everything on
wherever
this,
you
like
draw.
literally everything from
Watch out
3D
for a
worlds
spiky
basically in
step.
this game.
Honestly though.
Skip Squeaks like to try and match Mario's jumps. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage.
Yes, that's one thing I'm really happy about.
Take this sweet ride for a
Okay,
spin
you
and
can do
enjoy
this?
the
What?
course. Just try
Don't
not to crash
spoil it.
Drive safely now.
Skip squeaks.
Beware
what?
the Lord of Lava,
That's weird.
Charvard.
Oh,
This monster's
whoa.
obsessed with gobbling up Mario.
Troopa Troopa car.
Pom Pom
So there is Mario
bombs onto
Kart
the
elements.
scene.
So now you can make
This
actual
monster
Mario
is the art
Kart
of the
levels without having to use the little
doppelganger.
skin or
Oh,
whatever.
Oh yes.
The Bonsai Bill
Char-
from Super Mario
I
3D
didn't know
World
that
can
was his
actually
name.
fly
It's
toward
cool
the screen.
regardless.
It's so
Oh my
powerful,
gosh.
it can break through walls. Many other familiar faces from Super
Wait,
Mario
isn't that-
3D
wasn't that a
World will
boss
liven
in the
up this
game? I
game
don't
style
remember.
as well.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
The pom
Okay.
Where are you at right now?
Oh, okay, now that they're gonna talk about online.
Course World
Okay,
is an
so you're a
online
little ahead
hub
of
where
me still.
players from around the world
I'll tell you
can
when I
share
get
their
to online.
carefully crafted
What?
courses.
Cat Bowser?
Browse by popular courses.
Yeah, they just got the
Or
online.
new courses.
Okay, I
Or
mean,
run a
looks
search
like
to
it's
find
pretty
what you're
much
looking for.
what do
For
you
example,
expect
Search by tags like puzzle
with new
solving.
stuff, I guess. I don't know. Looks similar to the one that was in the
Maybe
first
find some
game.
auto-scroll courses.
Except now you can organize them. That's actually really cool. You can organize like which ones you want to look for. Oh yes, comments.
Play a
People were
course,
worried
and
that
you can
this wasn't going to be in
comment
the
if you're
game
able.
because it's not Miiverse. Well, Splatoon 2 still had their comments, so why can't this? Exactly. Download courses.
If you download a course, you can play it anytime,
Of
even when
course.
you're not connected
Oh,
to
but
the
you
internet.
don't get to do your custom comments. They have set comments.
In Course
No,
World,
I'm pretty
each
sure you
player
can
has a
put
maker
custom stuff
profile.
on.
If other players like your courses, you'll earn maker points. But on top of being successful, why not be stylish? Customize your look with things like shirts and hats that you unlock by completing various objectives.
Okay.
Man, if they don't reveal
Test your
Waluigi
skills by
for
trying
Smash,
to clear
I'm
as many
done.
courses as possible before you get a game over.
Maker
Select a
points, what is that
difficulty,
supposed to
and
be?
courses will be queued up at random from the full collection available on Course World.
Zuka
Secure some
2.
truly impressive scores, and you might earn
Hey,
a
that's
top
the same
spot
thing
on the
as the old
leaderboards.
crap.
On top of that, there's a new mode in Super
the
Mario
100
Maker
Mario
2
Lives
that'll
or
let you
whatever.
play together with others.
Okay, this is where I think they might.
In Course World,
Okay, yeah, you
enjoy
can do-
multiplayer with
okay.
other players from around the world.
Wait, you can do. Okay, I didn't think they would do that.
Don't spoil that.
In
Don't
multiplayer
spoil it.
versus mode, up to 4 players face off in a side-scrolling showdown.
Heck yeah!
Each player will be assigned
Yeah, I did
That's
not
actually
think
awesome.
they would do. Did not think they would do online like co-op. I
Co-op.
thought.
Oh my gosh.
The player
freaking
who
love
clears the
online
course
co-op, though.
first.
I
Yes.
thought that they were just gonna do like
On your
2-player
win-loss ratio,
local.
your
That's
versus
the most I
rating
thought
will
they were gonna
change.
do. I did not think they'd do the full 4-player online co-op.
This is
Course like
essentially-
this one.
This is essentially Mario
Watch
versus
the others
Luigi
eat your
mode.
dust as you
Heck
escape an
freaking yeah.
extreme obstacle.
I mean, it's not,
But when
but
a boss
it's
comes around,
something
you
like
may want
it.
to put your differences aside.
I'm
Mario
sure
versus
someone will
Luigi
make a
mode.
level that's like just like that or
Stealing all the
something.
credit at the
Oh
end.
yeah, you're right.
During multiplayer, there are strategies
Okay,
to
that's
consider
not
that
hard
would
at all.
never
I
come
don't
up during
know. I
solo
had so
play.
much trouble. The little, the ghosts that were going in a
In
circle.
multiplayer co-op
I don't know
mode,
why
on the other
people
hand,
had trouble
all
with that.
players must work together
Right.
to beat the course. If a single player
Oh, by the way, I
finishes
was
it,
right. I told you that
everyone's
you'd
a
be able to
winner.
play as Toads.
if up to 4 players
I
are
mean, I
hanging
don't
out
think there was
together,
really
and
any
each
doubt
has
that
a
you'd be able to
Nintendo
play as the
Switch
Toads
system,
if you could
at the
do
Super
4-player.
Mario Maker 2 game, one
But
can set up a
it looks like
virtual
it's the
room for
Blue
others
Toad
to
and
join
Toadette.
for nearby play. Only the player who
So
makes the
maybe
move
there's no
needs to
YOLO
Yeah, that's
Toad.
kinda dumb.
Rip YOLO
I
Toad.
don't like
You
hearing.
won't be rated in this mode,
I hate
but
hearing
you can check out the
everyone's a winner.
standings.
Ugh.
By the way, if you've designed a course with versus play in mind, consider using the multiplayer
The
versus tag.
PC culture.
It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out find what you've made.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I like statistics, so. Multiplayer versus. So yeah, you can have specific. Okay, that's actually really cool.
New cards. New challenges.
Bum, bum, bum,
New
bam,
modes.
bam, bam. Whoa!
And lots of new ways to have
That's much more
fun.
creative.
Super Mario Maker 2 will come down the pipe on June 28th. If you're interested
I need to
in
make sure I
purchasing
actually
Super
have
Mario
money
Maker
for that.
2, we've got a couple promotions for you to consider. First, there's the
I'm
Super
kinda
Mario
broke
Maker
right
2
now.
Plus Nintendo Switch Online Bundle, which is
Oh,
available
it's
as
not
both the physical and digital release,
$40.
and includes a 12-month individual membership for Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh yeah,
If
I
you're
heard they were
already a
doing this in
Nintendo
like
Switch
Europe.
Online
That's
member,
kind of cool.
These 12 months will stack on your current membership. Second, if you have a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership, there's a way to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 at a discount that's exclusive to members. The Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers special offer. Paid Nintendo Switch Online members can buy a pair of Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers for just $99.99. Each
I'm
voucher can be
confused
redeemed for
how
an
this is
eligible
supposed to
digital
work.
game. Choose from some of your favorite Nintendo Switch titles.
So,
For example,
hold on.
redeem one voucher
Why-
to
what the
pre-purchase
heck?
Super Mario
See, I'm like
Maker
really
2,
confused what
and
they
use the
mean
other
by
to
this.
download Super Smash
Why?
Brothers Ultimate.
What the heck does that
And you
even
save
mean? Like right now, I could care
$19.99
less.
from the
Yeah, I
combined
could go
Save
suggested
look.
retail
$20,
price
okay.
for this pair of games. This special offer is a great way to pre-purchase
Huh,
Super
yeah,
Mario
that's
Maker
good.
2 at a discount and get a discounted game to play while you wait for its release.
Oh, good.
For
You
more
saved $20.
information about this special offer, visit Nintendo.com.
I was like really confused for a second. I was like,
Vouchers are
wait,
redeemable
hold
for 1
on.
year from the date of purchase
They
and
they
don't
showed
have
one,
to be
two
used at the
Switch.
same time.
Oh my god.
I'm not
Folks with a
surprised they
paid
did.
Nintendo
It's
Switch
just
Online
kind of
Well,
membership
I guess-
can buy and redeem
You know those people
Nintendo
are
Switch
saying,
game
oh, we need
vouchers via
Smash.
Nintendo
Well,
eShop
technically
on
we did
Nintendo
some
Switch,
Smash.
as well as the game store on Nintendo.com with a PC or smart
See,
device.
Smash.
what?
Oh, and one more thing.
Smash
We're pleased
made
to
it
announce the
appear in the
Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019 tournament.
Okay,
Tune
we're
in
gonna
for
do that. I
exciting
mean,
live
they actually
competitive
did technically
gameplay
do
on
that
June
before,
8th.
if
For
we're being
more
technical.
details and ticketing info, visit
They had like a tournament in like
e3.nintendo.com.
2015 where they like had like the whole thing for it. So okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I was
That
actually
world.
like, I was like, it sounds really weird on paper. Like, yeah, we're gonna. But I've seen there are people to this day that still like that like speed run Mario Maker stuff or whatever. Like, and it's like they get good views too. So.
So they have the fast stuff.
Oh yeah, hold on. This one.
Thank you.
Jeez. But yeah, like to this day though, I still see like, yeah, like Mario Maker stuff still does fairly well. So I guess in a way it's not that surprising that they're doing an invitational, especially when it's on the Switch now, so people actually play it. So that's an improvement right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, now we just have to wait for the dang game, the release.
Yep. Yeah, I know, like, I mean, this is something I didn't really expect them to do a direct on. I don't know. I just kind of felt like this was going to be one of those games that they would, like, talk about early in, like, the E3 Direct, and then that would be it, because... But then again, think about it. This obviously is the ARMS and ACES of this year. What did ARMS
And
get?
it's
It got...
arguably-
ARMS got a Direct in May. Now, yeah, Aces didn't get one, but that's different. I don't know, like I can see why they did a little direct, like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and get this out of the way before E3. I think it's the general idea. Like, I'm sure they'll mention it at E3, but like it'll be like really quick. It'll just be like, hey, it comes out in like a week or whatever, and then that'll be it. So they probably just wanted to get that out of the way so it's not hogging up like time. That's my guess anyway.
Yeah, and this dude clearly misinterpreted what they were saying. He's like, oh, Nintendo's giving you $99 for free?
So yeah, like that's the
Not
thing.
even
Is like it was
close.
really like it was like what? Like I didn't really understand
No,
what they meant by
they're just...
that.
No, you have to buy 2 games to get the discount. I mean, what the heck? It's not really that good, honestly. Like,
I think, well, okay, here's the main question I have. What does that apply for? Like, are we just talking, like, two $60 games, or could that apply to, like, anything? Because that would be a much more, that would be a lot more, I don't know, what's the right word? The word's escaping me. That'd be a lot more, I don't know, valuable or whatever, like, if you could do it on something, like, lower, like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, two $40 games, or two whatever, or, like, just, like, I don't know, like, what does it apply to? Like, that's the thing, that's not very clear. I mean, they're obviously like, you know, hey, you can get all these Nintendo games, you can get discount, okay, fine, but, like, does that apply to only the Nintendo games? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Although, regardless, it's obviously not all that important. It's just kind of a, hey, this is a thing that exists. But yeah, I need to make sure I actually have $60 by then. I need to actually stop. Yeah. I need to stop being lazy and sell the 3DS already. But mean to put that up for forever. I don't use it, and the only reason I would keep it is for Persona Q2. And I don't know if I even want to do that, because I kind of want to, but at the same time, I don't know. It's just sitting there, not really doing anything. So it's like I should just sell it, because I'm gonna need money by June 28th anyway. So it's either I sell my old phone, sell the 3DS, or sell something else. But regardless, I need $60 by that point. I'm running out of time here. I need to stop buying other things as well. That doesn't help either. Then again, there's nothing else I really need to buy right now. I kind of I have everything I need in terms of hardware. And there are some games I'd like to get, but I can put those to the side if I need to get Mario Maker. I'm not exactly rushing to have every single game immediately anyway. I mean, I still don't have Xenoblade 2 after all this time, even though I should have it because I've been waiting for a decent price. And this, of course, loops back to the problem where, like, Nintendo games take forever to drop in darn price, even on the used market. Yay. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know, it is what it is. So it's kind of how it works for me. It's like, if it's a game that, like, I really want, I'll probably be getting it day one anyway. If it's a game I don't need day one, I'll just wait for it to drop to, like, $30 or whatever. But, of course, that takes, like, 10 times as long when it's a Nintendo game.
What game?
I'm just saying, like, if it's, like, yeah, if it's a game that I care about, I'll probably end up getting it day one anyway. If it's a game I'd like to play, but I don't need it day one, I'll just wait until it's, like, $30 or whatever. But that doesn't really work when it's a Nintendo game. It takes, like, 5 years for the game to drop to $30. Depends on the game, of course, but, yeah. I mean, like, cause, like, you can get, like, ARMS for $30, but that's ARMS. Whereas, like, Xenoblade, obviously, is gonna be worth more. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. Okay, I found, like, the Xenoblade 2, like, Torna, Golden Country, whatever. Someone has it for, like, $23. What? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Why? Okay. Not that I have money, but okay. But that probably costs less already, though, right? Because it's like the standalone whatever. So it's gonna cost less anyway. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot that are like $25, $30 for that. But that's obviously cheaper than like the main game. $40. Okay, that's actually not half bad. $40. But it's just the game cart. Yeah, like I'm totally gonna want that. I'm not spending $40 just for the darn little cartridge. What? Give me the darn case. I also don't have Xenoblade X either. At this point, I kind of don't feel like there's gonna be a port for that game, so it probably wouldn't kill me to just get it on Wii U. But then watch them announce it for Switch right as I get it on the Wii U. That'll be fun because I feel like that's gonna happen for reasons. Then again, I'm not really the one that has bad luck with that stuff.
Wait, where did you see the poison? I don't remember seeing it.
They should it was like only there for like. Sorry, I can't talk about. I can't. I'm an idiot. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it was there for like 3 seconds, but they did show it. I saw it, and it was in like it was like they showed it in like the Mario World style, but I'm sure you could do it on the other ones as well. And it was like, you know, the forest area, and they had the water, but it was poison. So there is poison. They only showed it for like 2 seconds though, so I guess I can't blame you for really missing it. Was this an actual game case or what?
Man, I'm excited for this game.
Yeah, definitely.
If oh my gosh, if someone makes a Mario versus Luigi mode.
Someone's gonna make it. I know someone's gonna make it.
Oh my, please, someone do it.
All the pieces are there in theory, so.
Oh my gosh.
It's totally possible. I'm seeing if they updated the website at all. I think they did. Yeah, because it has like all the new. Okay, never mind. It did update it. Yeah, quote unquote story mode. I just kind of find that funny that they're calling it story mode. Like, it's funny because like we all call like, you know, Subspace the story mode, but it's technically adventure mode, and World of Light is also adventure mode. But we're gonna put like in Mario Maker it's story mode. It's like, what? Why is it called story mode? I don't know. It doesn't matter what it's called.
Single mode. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Why not just call it like? I don't care if it's repetitive. Just call it adventure mode. Just call it anything else. Anything else would make more sense. But whatever. It doesn't really matter what it's called. It's just like really weird to me. Oh yeah, I found another. Yeah, there's a screenshot on the website that shows the poison. Online multiplayer. Okay, please let the online multiplayer work right. I think it will, but at the same time though, I really want that to actually work, because it's gonna be really annoying if like there's lag. That just sounds so weird. Like, yeah, we're gonna have lag in like a 2D Mario game. Mario Kart runs fine and Splatoon runs fine. I'm sure this will run fine. It's just, I don't know. That's the only thing I worry about, is that there's lag. Hopefully there's no lag. 4-player online co-op. That's something right there. Do they have a list of the characters? Like, do they even have Yellow Toad anywhere on the website? I don't think they do. I don't know, just like looking at all these like screenshots, it's weird how it actually looks like an actual, like, because like in the first Mario Maker, while it's actually a pretty good like level maker overall, I would say, even though there's obviously things it doesn't have, like it kind of feels like one of those fan-made makers in a way. Whereas like this one, like the screenshots, those look like they could actually be from a real Mario game and not just like some fan-made whatever. I don't know how to explain it. There's just something about it. Probably because they give you all the different backgrounds and stuff. Whereas like in the first game, you just had like, you know, the regular like background. Whereas like in this one, they give you all the different backgrounds to work with. So that's probably why it feels a lot more official looking, because you get more backgrounds and you got like they just get way more stuff in general, which is probably obviously is a good thing. But yeah. I mean, like, is there really gonna be any point in like I mean, I know it's obvious, but there really is kind of no point in even doing. I mean, I said this back when the first game came out, but especially now, what's even the point of making another new Super Mario Bros. Game? There is no point. Because like in the first,
well, they have the story, so.
I mean, okay, there's like one thing I can think of, an overworld map. It's like the main thing I could think of, is you wouldn't have an overworld map. And that would be kind of cool if you could make an overworld map, but oh well.
Yeah, this was too complex.
But that's really the only thing I can think of that a new game would have over this for the most part. Because this has like pretty much everything you'd want, for more or less. So it's kind of like, what's even the point of even having? Because like with the first game, while you could do a lot of stuff, there were some obvious limitations, but with this one, it's like, as far as the actual levels are concerned, there's there's nothing you can't do here. There's nothing you can do here that you wouldn't also be able to do in an actual level, pretty much. They give you basically every possible feature you'd want.
Yeah, and more.
So like they literally obsoleted. Basically making any new, not like we would get a new one for a while anyway, but it's like, it's really weird the timing of it all, because like if they released like U Deluxe back in like, even like in 2017 or whatever, that'd be one thing, but no, let's release it now, and then like what, it came out in like January, right? And then like in February,
Yep.
let's announce Mario Maker 2 that completely obsoletes U Deluxe.
Yeah, it's because like
It completely obsoletes it, especially if you already had the game on the Wii U anyway.
Oh my gosh, whoever bought that game is so dumb. I'm not even gonna joke about it. Like, for real, if someone actually bought that port, they're dumb.
It's like, I'd like to have it, but I already have the game on the Wii U, and even as someone that loves higher resolutions, I'm not gonna spend $60 just to play the game at 1080p. So it's like, yeah, like there's literally like no point in this, especially because now there's co-op. That's another thing. Is like, but Mario Maker doesn't have co-op. Well, now it does. The full 4 players and everything. So, and you can do it online, something you can't do in U anyway, which isn't really surprising because that game came out in like 2012, and that was before Nintendo really got like into doing stuff online. Like I remember there was like this like Mario Maker, it's not Mario Maker. U was actually kind of like Nintendo's first real step into DLC, I think. Like that and 2, because they had Luigi U, which was like their first ever like proper DLC, I think, at least as far as I'm concerned. And then they had those like challenger packs for 2. And those were like the beginnings of like them doing like DLC, I think. And then of course now, I mean, it's obviously an integral part of the games at this point, updates and DLC, for better or for worse. So, yeah. Then again, would it be laggy? I don't know if it would be laggy. Yeah, extra styles. I wonder what they would even do. I know people have talked about like a galaxy style. I would kill for a galaxy style, but I'm not really sure how that would work. Because like with 3D world, like the 3D land and 3D world to me have basically been like New Super Mario Bros. 3D, if that makes any sense. That's basically what they are. And that's not really a knock against the games. It's just kind of like, that's what they feel like. They feel like New Super Mario Bros. 3D. So that's a lot easier to adapt into 2D because they're basically just 3D versions of those games, more or less. Whereas like Galaxy or even like Sunshine or 64 are a completely different story. I mean, the only thing they could really do for having a whole Galaxy theme would kind of be pointless, because, like, why not just add, like, the stuff, like, add the launch star, add star bits, add stuff like that. But you don't have to actually have a whole theme for it, because it's not, I don't know, that wouldn't really work, I don't think.
I would rather just have a theme, to be honest.
I mean, I'd rather have the theme as well. It's just, it kind of feels like, what can they do? That's kind of the thing I'm thinking. Is like, you can add the launch stars, you can add star bits, you can add Lumas, you can add, you know, all that stuff. But like, but it would effectively just be like the new Super Mario Bros. U like Mario, because, you know, modern Mario looks the same across everything now. So there's that. Which is the reason why. Like, but then again, they would have, if they're gonna have all, like, I feel like, and they already have like the nighttime background, which I know technically isn't space, but it's close enough.
I mean, it has the physics of space.
Actually, no, let me take that back. Actually, I know one thing they could do. They could have like, I mean, yeah, they could like do stuff with gravity. They could like have like circles that you could walk around, kind of like that one area in Odyssey where you could like go in circles in like the 2D Mario section or whatever. I don't know. Like, I guess there's stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's one of those things that I wouldn't really know how you do it until I'd see it. I kind of have to see it to really get what they do with it. Even though I like that, I liked it on theory. Like, yeah, Galaxy theme, sign me up. But I don't know. This doesn't sound as easy to do as like the 3D World one's a lot easier because that fits better.
True.
Because like I said, like, you know, it's basically New Super Mario Bros. 3D, so you're just taking that and converting it back to 2D, so it's way easier than like Galaxy or Sunshine or 64, which are supposed to be like, you know, quote unquote, well, they're not open world, but you know what I mean, right? Like, yeah, they're not linear. Well, I guess Galaxy's technically linear, but you know what I mean by that.
One punch.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing people that are pointing out the whole, you know, hey, it says extra game styles. I'm seeing people starting to point that out. Because I feel like, if there wasn't going to be any more, they would have just grouped it in with the other ones. Like, why give it its own section?
I don't know why they gave its own section to begin with, even if they're not.
I mean, yeah, because this isn't. This is where the whole is this a port? This isn't technically a port. Because if it was a port with new stuff and they were just calling it like Mario Maker for Nintendo Switch or whatever, then fine. But it's not. It's two.
Hey,
so why have its own section?
Hold up. I have to go. Sorry, Logan, I gotta go.
Okay. See ya. Okay, well, that was Mario Maker 2. Looks pretty freaking awesome. Looks like 10 times better than the original game. I should go and play the original game, actually. Some more. Probably see what levels are going out there. I should do some videos on it, honestly, but I may or may not upload this, just because it kind of was a mess, because my mic wasn't turned on for the first, like, 5 minutes. So I'll probably just have this unlisted, or whatever. It's not like there was anything all that notable, anyway. Well, in terms of, like, a reaction, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Mario Maker 2. So, I don't have a secondary monitor hooked up, so you guys are going to have the luxury of seeing all my stats. So, yeah. This is Logan 589XP. We'll see you guys next time.